Welcome back, boys and girls. We're here to introduce the next 5 word wall words. This is word wall lesson number 5, which means now we'll have 25 words on the word wall. This week's words are to, getting, and exciting. And if you were only listening and not looking, you might think I put the same word on the word wall 3 times. But actually, to is spelled 3 different ways. Let's talk about those words. First we have to, T-O. And this to means if you're going to somewhere or if you're sending a letter to someone. This is a very common use of to. You see this one a lot. The next to has 2 O's, T-O-O, and it means also. Like, I want to do that too, or which means I want to do that also. T-O-O also is used when you eat too much or you have too many, and there are too many O's on that too when you do something over the top. T-O-O, too many O's when you do too much or too many. The last 2 is the number. T-W-O is the number 2. So when you look on the word wall, you're going to see the T-W-O, and next to it you'll see a clue, that number 2, to remind you that that 2 is the number, and that this 2 will have the clue next to it too, meaning this 2 means also. Unfortunately, I don't have a clue to remind you that it means too many or too much, but it does mean that as well. The next word is getting, and getting has a root word that it started as before it became getting, and the root word of getting, do you know it? It is get. And then we wanted to add the suffix ing. But before we could add the suffix ing, we had to double the consonant. So we have double T's, G-E-T-T-I-N-G, getting. So we have a short vowel sound. Oftentimes when we want to add ing, we'll double the consonant. Here are some other examples. Sit. Oops, that's wrong. Sit. If we want to turn sit into sitting, we double the T and add ing. Here's another one, beg. If we want to turn beg into begging, we double the consonant and then add ing. Here's another word that has ing at the end, and the root word of exciting is excite. Here it is down here. And it ends in an E, so it has the long vowel sound. The I says I instead of I. So excite, in order to turn excite into exciting, we have to follow a rule called drop the E and then add ing. Drop the E, add ing. And there are lots of words that have a magic E at the end, and if you want to add ing, you have to follow this rule. Drop the E, add ing. Here's one, bike. If I want to spell biking, there's bike. If I want to turn bike into biking, I drop the E, and then I add ing. Okay, I'll do another one. I'll have to erase to make room. Next word is hope. Think about how to spell hope. H-O-P-E. If we want to change hope into hoping, we drop the E and then add ing. If you were to double that consonant, instead of dropping the E and adding ing, H-O-P-P-I-N-G, do you know which word you would get? Then we would have the short vowel sound and you would have hopping, H-O-P-P-I-N-G. Sorry, that's a little hard to see, isn't it? Alright, so that word is exciting. Following the rule, drop the E, add ing. So these are the word wall words we're adding for the week. To, getting, and exciting. We're going to write these with our finger. You can write it in the air, or you can write it on your arm. You choose. Let's spell the first one, to, like I went to the store. T-O. The next 2 mean too many or also. My little brother said, I want to play that game too. T-O-O. And the last two would be the number. Spell it T, you're spelling it with your fingers, W-O. Getting, G-E-T-T-I-N-G. Getting. And the last one, exciting, E-X-C-I-T-I-N-G. Exciting. Okay, now we're going to do the word wall riddles. So you need to get a pencil and a sticky note. Maybe you got those out ahead of time because you knew what was going to happen. That means you are thinking ahead and being responsible for your learning. Great job. If you didn't, it's okay. Pause the video now. Get your pencil and your sticky note and number your sticky note from 1 to 5. Okay, you need to be looking at the word wall. There are 25 words up there, and you need to listen to the riddle and write the word from the word wall that goes with the riddle. Okay, clue number 1. This word means the most pretty, and it follows the rule change Y to I and add EST. What word means the most pretty? Write it next to number 1 on your sticky note and make sure you're copying the spelling correctly. We always want to practice spelling word wall words correctly. Pause the video if you need more time for this long word. It has 9 letters. Does the word you wrote have 9 letters? Clue number 2. I just said the word I want you to write. Clue number 2. Write that word. Pause the video if you need more time. Number 3. This word follows the rule drop the E, add ing, and it has 8 letters. Drop the E, add ing. Do you remember which word we talked about? Followed that rule? Write that next to number 3. Number 4. Oh, I ate so much candy. Now I feel blank full. I ate so much candy. I feel blank full. Which word makes sense in that blank? And clue number 5. This word has 6 letters, and there's a bunch of them in this room working really hard on different things. What would you say is in this room working hard on different things? It has 6 letters. Write that word next to number 5. Okay, we're going to check your work now. Here's the sticky note and what it should look like. Remember, we're going to underline each letter as I say it. Number 1 was prettiest. Underline each letter. P-R-E-T-T-I-E-S-T. Prettiest. If that's not how you spelled the word, you need to fix it right now. Number 2 is the number 2. T-W-O, 2. Exciting. E-X-C-I-T-I-N-G. Exciting. Number 4, 2, meaning, oh, I ate too much. T-O-O, 2. Number 5 is people. Underline each letter. P-E-O-P-L-E. If you spelled it wrong, please fix it. People. Now, during this video, I was flashing a secret image. And I wanted to know who was really paying attention and notice what the secret image was that I was showing. And if you know and you notice what the secret image is, I want you to draw a little picture of it. If wherever you have room, like maybe I could draw mine right there on my sticky note. Draw a little picture of what you saw. I just wondered who was really paying attention to the video. So draw it right there in that spot. Okay, so here are the 5 words that I want you to start spelling correctly all the time. 2, 2, and 2, those are pretty tricky. You have to work really hard to get the correct meaning of the word 2. Some grown-ups have trouble with it as well. And then also getting and exciting. And start thinking about other words that follow those rules, like double the consonant and add ing, or drop the E and add ing. Next, I want you to put your name on your sticky note and put your sticky in the sticky spot so I can take a look at your work and see how you're doing. Thanks for working hard.